Go ahead, killer.
here. Cut! Cut! Robin? What are you doing? You just ruined the scene.
Ruined the scene? He ripped my clothes off. That's not in the script.
I told him to do it.
What?
Robin, I want to get that spontaneous look of surprise.
Oh. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm sorry, Bruce.
Robin? Robin! Robin! Okay, I'm sorry I didn't let you know in advance. Now listen, why don't we take it back where he grabs you? And you just show a little.
No, I don't do nude scenes.
Harry? We got trouble. So what's the problem, honey?
The script says that he is supposed to strangle me, not rip my clothes off. Now, you guys were supposed to tell me when I auditioned if there was any nudity involved.
Okay, so we're telling you now. I mean, let's try and be a little creative, all right?
No, I'm sorry. I am not a stripper, I'm an actress.
What's this actress been? We're shooting a fucking horror movie. Where'd we get this broad anyway?
I can't believe this is happening. I mean, why can't we do it the way it was scripted? What difference can it make?
Money, honey. Tits sell tickets.
Well, not my tits, pal.
Where the hell is she going? God, I think she's walking. And we've already shot 2 scenes with her, Harry. Say something to get her back. You get back here, you little bitch! Shit. I want the name of her agent. You get me the name of her agent.
Yeah, listen, I've got London on the other line. Sure, we'll have dinner next week. Okay, I'll call you back. Huts. It goes for you too, young lady.
Look, Murray, I'm sorry. I was completely surrounded by jerks.
Those jerks happen to make 5 pictures a year. We're not talking about classics. But these are guys you can't pull that kind of shit with.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand, do you? Look, I've got to work in this town, too.
Oh, don't tell me they threatened you.
Well, it wasn't a threat. It was more like a friendly suggestion.
That you drop me?
That I encourage you to look for another line of work.
But acting is what I do.
And you do it very well, in my opinion. But a job's a job. Look, I know dozens of actresses who would have killed for that part.
Well, I guess I just don't have the killer instinct.
Look, you've got to get tough, Robin. You got to get tough in this business if you want to survive it.
So what happens now?
Well, you cross your fingers and you hope that everyone connected with this sorry mess has a short memory.
And then?
And then maybe things will change. I only promised I might dump you. I didn't say I wouldn't sign you up again after this blows over.
You're okay, Murray.
Hey, Robin, don't let this get you crazy. Still expecting great things from your kids.
Robin? I get the impression you're trying to avoid me. I thought we'd agreed you'd bring your rent check by last night.
I know. Look, I'm really sorry. It's going to take me a few more days.
It's already been more than 2 weeks.
Well, believe me, I'm doing the best that I can.
Young lady, has it ever occurred to you to get a real job like other people?
Honestly, Mrs. Machado, I will have the rent for you.
I've got my taxes to pay and a mortgage to keep up on.
I know. Listen, could we discuss this later? There's somebody coming that I really don't want to see.
Someone else you owe money to? Oh, it's that nice young man you used to see.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing him anymore, and I'd really like to.
Well, what about my rent?
I can't pay the rent.
I'll pay the rent.
No, you won't.
Well, now, if he really wants to help you out.
No.
You take a check.
You're not coming in here.
Remember me? I'm the guy that pays your rent.
No. You're the guy who disappears for weeks at a time and then comes back and thinks he can just pick up right where he left off.
Yeah, that guy. He's a creep.
It's not funny, Eric. I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, come on, Robin.
I don't want you just popping back into my life again.
Look, I had to shut myself up to finish the screenplay I was working on, all right? I mean, you think I enjoy being cooped up in Victorville for 6 weeks?
Then why do you do it?
I do it because it's quiet and no interruptions, no phone calls, no distractions.
I suppose I'm a distraction.
Oh, come on, Robin. Come on. We both got our careers. We got to work and we can get to work.
Yeah, if you can get it.
Give me a break, will you? I mean, you got a good agent. Things are happening for you. Oh, Murray will get you some work.
Not anymore, he won't.
Murray didn't die, did he?
No, he's fine. He just doesn't represent me anymore.
What's happening around here? I mean, Murray is your biggest fan.
Look, I've had a really bad day. I lost my job, I lost my agent, and I pretty nearly lost my clothes. Now, I want to go take a nice, hot shower, and I'd really appreciate it if you would just leave.
I understand perfectly. Hey, but before you do that, I think it'd do you a world of good if I mixed you a real stiff margarita. What do you say?
That sounds good. But after you mix me a drink, you go.
You got it.
I mean it.
You got it. Mix the drinks. Order the pizza. Then I go.
I always thought you looked good in wet plastic.
Oh, don't get any ideas, Buster. Thank you.
Ideas about what?
Get out of here.
I can't.
Why not?
I ordered a pizza.
Well, then you better not start something that you would want the pizza man to interrupt.
It's all right. I told him we didn't need it for another hour.
Oh.
Would you take a seat, Miss Connors? Your resume is quite impressive. I'm surprised you don't have representation.
Well, I had a difference of opinion with my agent who left him recently.
Oh?
But I'm currently talking to a number of new people.
Don't worry. I'm just looking for an actress who can play this part. I'm more concerned with talent than who you know.
Good, because I don't know anyone.
That's honest. I like that. You've done quite a bit of work in the theater. Why did you leave New York?
I wanted to give film a try, and I thought Hollywood was the place to be.
What does your family think of you living in Hollywood?
I don't know, really. We haven't had much contact the last few years. My decision to become an actor sort of made me the black sheep of the family.
Are you married, Robin? You married, Robin?
No,
Involved with anyone special?
not really. My career and romance just don't mix.
Acting means that much to you.
It means everything to me. Would you like me to read something?
That won't be necessary. You're exactly what I'm looking for.
What is the part that you're casting?
Didn't anyone tell you? It's the lead in a feature film.
You're kidding.
And if you want the part, Robin, it's yours.
Well, obviously, I'd like to work. But it's a little hard for me to say yes to something I don't know anything about.
That's certainly fair. Does the name Elizabeth Russell mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
You might have read about her family. It was in the news about 4 years ago.
I don't think so.
I guess you'd call it random violence. It started out as a simple robbery and ended in murder. In a matter of minutes, a man and his wife was slaughtered, and their daughter Elizabeth's life was shattered forever. She would have been killed alongside of her parents, except that her brother Stuart managed to break in and kill the burglars, just as they were about to blow his sister's head off.
Oh, that's pretty dramatic stuff.
Yes, but that's only the beginning. Our movie deals with a period of time after the murder. You see, the terror that Elizabeth experienced was too much for her, and her mind snapped. She spent the next 3 years of her life in a private mental hospital, struggling for her sanity.
But she did recover.
No, just 6 months ago, she broke into a nurse's station, took a pair of scissors, and slit her own throat.
And that's the part you'd like me to play?
If you think you're up to it.
You know, you've never seen me act.
Your resume indicates your ability to play a wide variety of roles, and I have excellent instincts. I'm sure you're capable of anything I asked of you.
Well, if you want me, you've got me.
Good. I've rented a house near the location, and I'd like to begin rehearsals with you as soon as possible.
That sounds fine. You just tell me where and when, and I'll be there.
Can you leave today?
Yeah, sure, today. Yeah, and right now.
All right, then go home and pack. As soon as I wrap things up, I'll be calling you and give you all the details.
Thanks, great. Yeah, okay. Thank you for giving me this chance.
Oh, no, I should be thanking you. I know I won't be disappointed.
What do you think?
I think she's perfect. No, she's already here. I'm ready to start rehearsal. So let him, Stuart. It's too late to back out. Now I say we go for it. All right, just do it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sounded like trouble.
Oh, no. No, it's nothing. It's nothing important. Would you like some coffee?
Thank you.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, like a rock. I was really tired.
Yes, you were.
Thank you. About that phone call, if it really isn't anything to worry about, then it shouldn't hurt for you to tell me about it.
It seems that Stuart Russell has changed his mind about letting us tell his sister's story.
Can he do that?
Our lawyers say no. His lawyers say yes. He signed releases and everything, but if he wants to, he could be a real pain in the ass.
So where does that put the movie?
This movie is about his sister. It's not about him. If it comes down to it, I am prepared to change the characters' names. I think the script is strong enough to stay on its own regardless.
Good.
Yes.
So what is our plan of action for today?
Well, why don't we go on over to the location? I think you'll get a much better feeling for the script once you get a sense of the hospital environment.
Seems like pretty loose security.
Oh, it's no trouble getting in. Getting out is the tricky part.
Great. I better behave myself.
You wait out here, enjoy the fresh air, and I'll go find somebody to show us around.
All right.
This is Dr. Bartlett. He's the chief psychiatrist here, and he'll be showing us around.
Yep, you're very pretty. Just like you said.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse me a minute, I left my script in the car. I'd like to go get it. Why don't I join you on the top floor?
Oh, sure, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting what we choose to call the deluxe tour.
Thank you.
This is the day room. This is where the patients interact. Very beneficial to them and useful to us. Let's move down here. You can see a little better. Not too long ago, mental patients were treated like things.
Well, these people aren't dangerous, are they?
Oh, no, there's no danger here, but you may see a couple of things every now and then that'd be a little strange for you, but there's not dangerous at all. Psychotherapy is still the foundation of everything we do, but sometimes we get very exciting results using other modalities of treatment.
Well, what all did you use with Elizabeth?
Oh, well, Elizabeth, we tried a little bit of everything with her.
And nothing worked?
She was an extremely difficult case. Elizabeth spent the last 18 months of her life up here.
What is this?
Well, this is what we call an isolation ward. Jessica told me she'd probably shoot the bulk of her film up here. This whole floor has been shut down since her death.
Why was she up here?
For her own protection, Robin, as well as for the safety of others. Elizabeth sometimes is capable of extremely destructive behavior.
It's a pretty spooky place.
Feel like moving in?
No. Thanks.
Oh, come on. Life as a prisoner can't be all bad. I mean, for one thing, the room service is terrific.
This is a hospital, Miss Brenner. It's not a prison. I'm sure that's something you can keep in mind when you're making this movie of yours.
How do you feel today, Elizabeth?
The part of me is dead.
Does that frighten you?
No.
Why not?
Because I can't feel myself anymore. It's like I'm in a fog. I'm half asleep, half dead.
Okay. Okay, that's better. Let's try it again. Only this time, just let your mind wander, okay?
Okay.
Let's take it from the top. How do you feel today, Elizabeth?
The part of me is dead.
Calm down. You're just making yourself anxious.
It's this place. It's this place that's driving me crazy.
You know that's not true. You're just here so that we can help you.
Can't help me. Line.
I can't stand my life.
I can't stand my life. And I can't escape it either. Thoughts spin around in my head. Sounds, people, places, feelings. It's like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle that won't fit together. Everything's behind me and nothing's in front of me.
Move in close to the table. Why don't you grab a hold of it? Feel the tension. Tighter. Now imagine if you let go of this table, you will go flying off into space.
Okay.
Now just focus on that feeling. I want you to take a few seconds. I want to see it in your eyes. Whenever you're ready.
Sitting in my room by myself, staring at the wall, I keep asking myself why I live. I ask it again and again, and there's no answer. All I want to do is wake up from this nightmare you call life. Just don't make me look at that wall.
Those are only chips in the plaster, Elizabeth. They're nothing to be frightened of.
No. I've seen the blood there. I have seen it dripping.
Come on, let it out.
God, help me! Help me! Don't make me live! Why doesn't somebody just kill me?
Elizabeth, let me talk to you.
There isn't anything to talk about.
Elizabeth, listen to me.
What is the use? It's all over now.
It's not all over. You still have your entire life in front of you.
Don't you realize what's happened to me? I'm already dead. I've been dead for 3 years. Talk to me. There's nothing more to say.
Please, listen to me.
Oh, what's the use? It's all over now.
It's not all over. You still have your entire life in front of you.
Do you realize what has happened to me? I am already dead. I've been dead for 3 years.
That isn't true.
Yes, it is. I still think I'm alive, but I've been rotting inside all this time.
You're just going through a bad time. I promise you, if you can just hang on, it'll pass.
No, it's too late. What the hell is this?
I'm sorry. I should have told you about it.
That would have been nice of you.
Well, it doesn't really matter anymore.
What's wrong?
The movie's not going to happen, Robin.
I don't understand.
The investors backed out. No money, no movie.
But you said that it was all locked up, that it was just a matter of time.
Well, I thought it was. But Stuart Russell filed his damn lawsuit and scared everybody away.
When did you find out?
A few hours ago.
And you didn't know anything about it before this?
I knew we were in trouble. That's why I made the tapes. I thought if he could just see how wonderful the movie was, how good you were, he'd change his mind about the project.
And he didn't like it?
He refused to even look at it.
Why don't we just do what you said before? We'll change the names and make it about somebody else.
It's too late. It's too late for even that.
So, where does that leave me?
Same place it leaves me. I have a job. Drive safe, and will you give me a call as soon as you get back to LA?
Well, it won't be for a couple of days. I'm not planning to go straight back.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Well, I realized while I was packing this morning that I've been this close to the ocean all this time, and I haven't even been to the beach.
I understand.
I'm really sorry things turned out the way they did. I thought we were going to make a fantastic movie.
We were.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been?
Nowhere, really.
Well, I've been worried about you. You okay?
Yeah, sure.
Well, listen. You better get back here. Murray called. He found a job for you.
He did?
Yeah, some dinner theater in Spokane or something like that. The money's supposed to be real good.
I don't want to do dinner theater in Spokane, Eric. I want to do film.
Yeah, you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm wonderful.
You're drunk.
I'm working on that. Who is it, Ricky? Ricky?
What can I tell you? I mean, you disappeared, right? I mean, I was beginning to think you weren't even coming back.
But you told her to call you Ricky?
That's not what you think it is. It's just something I kind of fell into.
No. No, don't apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called.
Robin, listen, I'm glad you called me.
No, I don't know why I called. I don't know what I was thinking. Things are a little confused for me now.
Well, listen, why don't you just call me back tomorrow, okay? I want to talk to you.
Is it important?
It's important to me. Now, will you call me back, please?
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Robin?
Yeah.
Robin Wallace, want to talk to you?
What about?
I know what you're trying to do, and I can't let you get away with it.
What you?
I don't care how much they're paying you. I will triple it if you will leave us alone.
Leave you alone? What is it I'm supposed to be doing to you?
It's not what you're doing to me. It's what you're doing to my sister.
Wait a minute. You're Stuart Russell.
You really didn't know, did you?
Listen, if it's about the movie, don't get down on me.
Movie? They told you they were making a movie?
Yeah, but it's all over now, and I'm not involved anymore.
Well, you may be more involved than you think. Been watching those two for months. When I saw them with you, I knew they were up to something.
I don't remember rehearsing a scene like this.
That was taken 4 days before you showed up at the hospital. That's the last day they let Elizabeth out.
But they said Elizabeth was dead.
They told you what?
They said she committed suicide.
They've been telling you nothing but lies. Elizabeth is alive, and because of you, they may be able to lock her up for the rest of her life.
This is craziness. You come waltzing in here, and you start accusing me of things. I don't know you from Adam, so why should I believe you?
Why should you believe me? Ask for Jessica. Jessica Brenner.
Beechwood Psychiatric Institute. May I help you?
Jessica Brenner?
Jessica Brenner?
One moment, please. How did you know she'd be there?
Where else would she be?
Yes, this is Dr. Brenner speaking. Hello?
Hello, Dr. Brenner. This is Stuart Russell.
Yes, Mr. Russell. What can I do for you?
It's about my sister, Elizabeth. I'd like to visit her before the hearing next week.
That's impossible. We've been instructed not to let either you or your uncle visit Elizabeth until after the court reaches a decision on your appeal for custody.
Well, she will be at the hearing, won't she?
That's up to Dr. Bartlett. As I've explained to you, Elizabeth's condition has worsened over the past few weeks.
Then she may not be at the hearing.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
I understand. Thank you.
Why would your uncle want to keep her locked away in that hospital?
You don't understand. Elizabeth is in no condition to receive her share of the inheritance. Uncle Charles was named her guardian. Now he has complete control of all her money. And I'm talking about a lot of money.
Is there any way that your uncle could win this custody suit if Elizabeth didn't show up in court?
Well, if she doesn't show up, then it's their word against mine.
What if they had a recent videotape of Elizabeth showing her completely out of control?
A tape of Elizabeth? Of you?
I thought I was rehearsing a movie.
They have a videotape?
It's just rough scenes, Jessica and me in a room.
You mean Elizabeth and her doctor?
Why don't we go to the police and I'll tell them everything that happened?
No, I'm afraid to do anything like that while she's still in there.
They wouldn't hurt her, would they?
They might if they're pushed. I don't want to take that chance.
Well, what else can we do?
I don't know, but we better do something fast.
This is so spooky. It's like looking in a mirror.
Wait a minute. You played Elizabeth once. You think you could do it again?
What? Another videotape?
No, we'll give him the real Elizabeth. Only this time, instead of using you to prove that she's psychotic, we'll just turn it around on them and show them that she's doing okay.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
No, wait, listen to me. It'd be perfect.
Mm.
Now, I could set up a meeting at my house. I'll invite the judge and make sure my uncle's there and a couple of witnesses and you.
It'll never work. Your uncle would know immediately.
So what? In order for him to expose you, he'd have to admit what he's been up to. And once the judge has met a reasonable, sane Elizabeth, those tapes would be worthless.
I don't know enough about your sister to do this.
You will.
I want you to know I'm having the worst case of stage fright I've ever had in my life.
Don't worry about it. We'll just have a short little meeting with the judge. Can't wait to see Uncle Charlie choke on his martini.
And then what?
What do you mean?
I'm wondering where I'll fit into your life after tonight.
Well, I've been thinking about that, too. I just want you to know that I'm not going to let you walk away from me after this is over.
Nice place.
I like it. Ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Welcome home, Elizabeth.
Aunt Louise and Uncle Charles, it's wonderful to see you.
Oh, Elizabeth, it's been so long.
Lizzie.
Oh, you look great. Better than ever.
Well, thank you. I'm feeling very well.
Well, of course you are. And I'm only sorry now that we never came to visit you while you were, away.
Oh, well, that's all right. I wouldn't have been very good company.
Doctors painted such a discouraging picture. I just about lost all hope for you.
Well, Elizabeth showed us, didn't she?
She's home now. That's what's important.
Of course it is. But just the same, you must take it easy. One step at a time, I always say.
Yes, well, I will take care of myself.
You do that, young lady. We don't want to see you back in that place again.
Charles.
Oh, well, Charlie, we shouldn't try and scare her. She's going to be all right, and she knows we're all pulling for her.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
Stuart's right, dear. The poor child's been through enough without you starting in on her.
I'm fine, really. I'm feeling much better.
Oh, don't get yourself all worked up.
I'm not getting worked up.
I think you could exercise a little bit. What are you trying to do to me?
Do you?
Yeah, you're not making it any easier for me.
Is anything wrong?
I'm fine.
She's just a little excited. First time she's been back in the house for a while.
If you think we should leave.
No. I think we...
What is it, Elizabeth?
Oh, well, not too late. I decided to stop over and get Elizabeth a homecoming present.
Well, that's all right. We just got here.
Good.
Oh, Charles, Louise, this is Dr. Bartlett I told you about.
Yeah, Charles. How are you?
How do you do?
Louise?
Stuart, what's going on? You didn't say he'd be here.
Just keep cool and go along with it.
Doc, I'm glad you got here. She's been acting pretty edgy.
Yes.
What about the judge?
It's all right. Everything's going just right.
Oh, how are we going, Elizabeth? Okay.
Honey, you look a little pale. Why don't you sit down here for a moment?
Elizabeth, remember what I said? I said try not to focus on things that upset you.
What are you people trying to do to me?
It's all right. You've taken a big step today, and I think you're just a little bit disoriented.
I am not disoriented, of course, not
She
here.
took a medication today.
I think so. Elizabeth, you took your pills today, didn't you, honey?
That's enough. I'm not going to do
Stuart,
this
I think
anymore.
we better get your wife up to her bedroom right
What?
now.
Your
Sorry.
wife?
Honey, that's...
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, this is your wife, you bastard! Your husband loves you. We all love you. I want to leave now.
All right, okay. You can go back to the hospital anytime you like, Elizabeth. Just let me go to the car to get something to relax. Look.
You're not going to give me anything!
Darling, now come back. Dr. Bartlett knows what's best for you.
Get away from me.
Elizabeth, nobody's trying to hurt you.
Stop calling me Elizabeth!
So what's happening to her?
No, I'm not sure, but this kind of sudden regression can be dangerous.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth, let me in. Elizabeth! She's locked herself in.
Is there anything in this she hurt herself with?
Her father's gun collection.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth? You can hear me, can't you? Huh? Would you open the door for me, please? There's another way in there.
There's a door leading out onto the
All right,
terrace.
why don't you go around? Don't go in yet unless you have to. I'm going to try to talk her down.
Is there anything I can do?
No, I don't think so, Charles. Elizabeth, I can help if you tell me what the problem is. What's the matter?
It's this place. It's this place that's driving me crazy.
All right, then let's all go back to the hospital. We can take care of you there.
All I want to do is wake up from this nightmare you call life.
I don't understand why you won't let me in. I just want to talk with you.
There's nothing more to talk about.
Yes, there is. I'll tell you what. Let me talk out here and you listen in there. How about that?
What's the use? It's all over now.
Nothing's over. You got the best part of your life in front of you, Elizabeth.
I'm already dead. I've been dead for 3 years.
It's just simply not true, and you know it.
Yes, it is. You think I'm still alive, but I've been rotting inside all this time.
You're having a bad time. You're remembering what happened to your parents. You just hang in there, and I promise you that will pass.
It's too late!
Get in there. Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Help me get the door.
Good morning, Robin. How long have I been here? Let's take our medication and we can have something to eat. I want to get out of here. I know you do. Now let's just take these.
No! I don't belong here! I'm not crazy! You get somebody in here to listen to me!
Get me Dr. Brenner. Well, when you reach her, tell her we're having a problem with the patient in 4C.
You've got somebody in 4C? I thought that whole floor was closed down.
New patient of Dr. Brenner's. Came in last weekend.
Oh, yeah? I didn't hear anything about that.
I am not crazy! I don't belong in here! Damn it! Get me out of here!
Hi.
I'm glad you came in here. You gotta help me.
That's why we're here.
You don't understand. There's nothing wrong with me. They've just been using me.
Of course they have.
Please, just listen to me. If you're not one of them, then you can help me.
Not one of who?
Dr. Whitmire.
Please. They'll kill me if they have to.
Dr. Whitmire, I want to speak to you. I'd appreciate it if you'd let me handle this patient's treatment.
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was any big deal.
It's no big deal. It's just that she is very disturbed, and I'm trying out some new techniques.
It's fine with me, Doctor.
Oh, you've made a mess. Won't do you any good being difficult, Robin.
Well, if you think I'm just going to sit here while you do this to me, you're in for a big surprise.
Oh, do you have any choice? If you continue to be uncooperative, we have ways of dealing with you. Some of them quite unpleasant.
I just want to know why you're doing this to me. I need to know that.
If I tell you, will you be a good little girl and take your medication?
Yes. You and, Dr. Bartlett were in on this from the beginning?
We certainly weren't involved with Stuart's first attempt on Elizabeth's life.
That was Stuart? He killed her parents.
A little something he arranged. It was a good idea. Bad timing. It's the old story. Stuart married Elizabeth for her money. But even that incredible bank account wasn't enough. He just couldn't keep his hands off of other women. That's still true, isn't it? Anyway, as soon as the little bride realized what a terrible mistake she'd made, the family rushed into the rescue, offered Stuart a very healthy settlement if he'd just agree to a discreet divorce. But he figured, why take a little of the old man's money if he could have it all, right? His idea was quite clever. He set up the robbery, the murder, neglecting, of course, to tell his accomplices about the grand finale he had planned for them. If his timing had been better, that would have been the end of it.
But Elizabeth lived.
Yes, but the family lawyers made it quite clear that until his wife either recovered or died, all that money she inherited would be held in trust.
And that's where you came in.
I was treating Elizabeth. Stuart didn't put it out there right away, but he kept hinting about the money. It wasn't difficult to see what it would be worth to him for someone to help him out of his predicament.
What about Dr. Bartlett?
We couldn't do it without him. Oh, it wasn't easy to convince him to join us until I discovered he wanted something more than the money.
What was that?
Me.
Why didn't you just kill her here?
Believe me, that was my first suggestion. Have a quiet little accident here at the hospital. But we needed witnesses. Charles and Louise were perfect. They hadn't seen their niece in years. You see, Stuart didn't want to give Elizabeth's relatives even the slightest opportunity to contest the circumstances surrounding her death.
So, what happens now? To me.
You're all alone, Robin. Nobody knows you're here. Nobody's going to help you.
Hey, Eric. Watch that car. I just had it washed.
Oh, yeah? You better get your money back. How come you don't answer your doorbell anyway?
Because I figured it was you. Hey, did you get in touch with our friend?
She got in touch with me.
Where's she been hiding?
She wouldn't tell me.
Well, where is she now?
Now, wait a minute, Murray. I was kind of hoping you'd be able to tell me. I mean, I told her about the job. I figured she'd give you a call.
I haven't heard a word.
Murray, I'm worried about her.
What do you want me to do? Organize a search party?
No, look. She told me she would call me back. That was a week ago. She didn't call me back. That's not like Robin.
Robin's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
No, I got this feeling she's in some kind of trouble.
Take it easy, Doctor. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, what have you decided we're going to do with the girl, Jessica?
We can't rush that. Wouldn't do to have another patient committing suicide so soon, would it?
Well, why kill her? Why can't we just keep her up there, Jessica?
Oh, don't you worry about Rob. I'll check back on her later.
Hi there. You've reached Mondo Macklin by recording. I'll be right.
I'm at the Beechwood Psychiatric Institute. It's a hospital in Santa Fe. Gotta get up here. They're good.
Hello.
This whole thing sounds peculiar to me. I mean, she calls you up right out of the blue, and she tells you she's being held prisoner? Hell, it sounds like a message in a fortune cookie.
Oh, that's real funny. Why don't you just make a joke out of this whole thing? Come on, this is Robin we're talking about.
Hey, look, I didn't want to get involved in this in the first place. As far as I'm concerned, all actors are crazy.
No, you're involved because you know we're the only two people who care enough about her to help.
Well, if what she said was true, I hate to think of what they're doing to her right now.
I warned you what would happen if you didn't behave, Robin. Now, you can tell us who you called, and we can stop right here. Tell us who you called. I'll give you one more chance. Who did you call? Tell me who you called.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we want to visit a friend of ours that's inside here.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I was going to see, we just happen to be in the neighborhood, so, we thought we'd just drop in on her.
I'm sorry, sir. The hospital has strict policies about people not having appointments.
But, pal, we know you've got Robin Wallace in here. We want to talk to her. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Wait a minute. Is one of you a Mr. Macklin?
Yeah. I'm Eric Macklin.
Why didn't you say so? They're expecting you.
Feel compared to how you felt last week?
I don't know.
How about compared to yesterday?
I don't know.
Yesterday you said you were dealing with things differently. How?
Did I say that?
Yes. Would you like to talk about it?
Yes.
I need Dr. Whitmire.
I must have meant... Dr. Whitmire! Dr. Brenner would like to speak to you.
Yes?
I'm concerned about the patient in 4C, Doctor. I think it would be wise to continue the medication. I want to avoid another incident.
Sure, no problem. I'll get to it as soon as I can.
I'm not asking you to do it later, Doctor. I am telling you to do it now. What do you think that means?
Part of me is dead.
And that doesn't frighten you?
No.
I don't know what you did to Robin to make her say those things, but I'm not buying it. You understand me? And I'm not leaving here until I see her.
Hey, look, kid, if she's really sick, we can't help her by hanging around.
I sympathize with your concern, but in my opinion, seeing you would be too stressful for her right now.
Bullshit. I want to see Robin, and I want to see Robin right now.
You're going to force us to call the police, Mr. Macklin?
Maybe that's the easiest way to settle this thing, Doctor.
No. I'll take you to her. But you're not acting in Miss Wallace's best interest.
You know what they're trying to do. I know you do.
You figure I'll stop them?
I'll do anything if you'll just help me.
Helping you gets me nothing. Stuart Russell must be worth 15, 20 million now that his wife's out of the way. A little piece of that and I could walk away from here a very happy man. We had a talk.
I don't know how the two of you managed to screw this up so badly, but Dr. Whitmire is your responsibility. You're the ones who are going to have to deal with him.
So you agree we should bring him in with us?
Did you hear what I just said?
That's right. He helped us out of a jam this afternoon. I think we can trust him.
Don't tell me he's there with you now.
Exactly.
That's great. Wonderful. I want him taken care of.
And Robin?
Well, the way things are going now, she can't stay with you there as your guest any longer.
So you're suggesting we wrap everything up this evening?
Do we have a choice?
No, I don't suppose we do.
Well, I can be there in a couple of hours, and we'll take care of the girl then. In the meantime, this other business is your responsibility. I want it dealt with immediately.
Now, come on. I was supposed to talk to him.
Oh, he wants to meet with you personally. He wasn't exactly thrilled with the idea, but he sees the wisdom in us coming to some sort of an arrangement.
I figured he would.
Congratulations. Of course, we expect you to share some of the responsibility.
That sounds fair. What do you want me to do?
Someone has to keep an eye on the girl. We don't want any more disturbances before she
does something to hurt herself.
Yes. As soon as Stuart gets here, we'll join you up there.
Okay. I'm willing to earn my share.
Thank you for all your help, Doctor.
How come Stuart agreed to Whitmire?
He didn't. In fact, if you and I don't do something about our presumptuous friend, he's going to make it very difficult for us.
What? Jessica, what does he want us to do about it?
I thought you get paid for it, sucker. Save it, Murray. I know what you're going to say. Robert is not crazy. If something going on down there, and we got to find out what it is. We got to get her out of there.
If you take it easy, Eric. I'm on your side. I could tell that setup was a phony from a mile away.
Oh, you could you? Would you mind telling me why you didn't come to my defense then?
Well, hell, I was trying to get you out of there so we could go to the police. You sure messed that one up for us.
All right, then what are we going to do now?
We'll move our butts over the hospital and see what we can do to spring Robin. Any actress who can deliver a performance like we saw in that videotape and make her agent a bundle.
They're gonna kill me.
I know.
Doctor. You sure you want to be a part of this?
You're the ones who made me a part of this. I just figure I deserve to get something for my trouble. Hey, what the hell is this?
I didn't want it this way, Ted. But you pushed us too hard.
Hey, I can be reasonable.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my decision.
be some sort of problem with the elevator.
Some sort of problem? Like what?
Well, we think it may be stuck between floors. I was wondering if I should call maintenance.
Oh, I don't think so, Nancy. I give it a few minutes before I get too worked up about that. These things have a way of taking care of themselves.
Going up?
Thanks, Doctor.
What do you think, kid?
Murray, it's no sweat. All we gotta do is we gotta break in there, find Robin, smug her out, and we just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Sounds like a snap.
It is. You got any ideas?
Well, you're the writer. Think of something.
Thoughts. They spin around inside my head. Sounds, people, places, feelings.
So, Dr. Whitmire won't be giving us any more trouble.
And the girl.
It's like I'm on
You don't have anything to worry about. Nothing can stop us now.
Hey! Hey, you! Hey, you in there! Come here! Hey, come here! Hey, come on, you gotta let me in. Wait a minute. Weren't you with that guy the cops just took out of here? I sure as hell was. And the guy is crazy. He's after me. Now, let me in. Wait a minute. I'll have to phone in and check on this. Well, for God's sake, do it, will you? Because the guy's after me and he's crazy.
Hi. Jessica, wait a minute. We got to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. Stuart's on his way.
No, why don't we just leave, the two of us, and just pretend none of this ever happened?
What are you saying? Walk away from all that money when you're so close?
Come on, Jessica. Money doesn't mean that much to you, does it?
Just try and relax. Go back to your office and wait for us there. Right?
You make sure the stoker's here to stay. Then you get your car and you meet us out there behind the hospital.
How do you figure on springing Robin?
Hey, let's just take one step at a time. Just make sure that you're out there when we come out, because when we come out, we gotta go like hell.
Don't worry, I'll be there.
we ask Dr. Brennan about it?
Nah. It's like the doors are just sticking a bit.
you do anything right?
That remains to be seen.
Hit that button. It always sticks right there. Okay, good luck.
You're gonna have to wait a second. I'm already going down.
This is going to take, Ike. We're in a little hurry.
That should do it. You guys take care.
Trying to tell you. Someone's been down here messing around with this stuff.
You think it was one of the patients?
Could have been a patient. I don't know. Could have been anybody.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
But Dr. Bartlett...
He's not gonna bother you anymore.
He was trying to help.
The tapes are gone.
This isn't gonna work.
Start walking.
What do you think we should do? Should we shut it down?
I don't think it's me. It's only a couple of surgeons.
You're not gonna fucking believe this one.
Hey! Where are you taking her?
Thanks, I can handle it.
He's where? He's what?
Dr. Brenner! Dr. Brenner, something hard! Not now!
Look out.
come this way.
We're never gonna get out of here.
All we gotta do is hit the loading dock. Murray will be there.
Where's Murray?
We need the keys to your car. Come on, come on. No, do it slow now. Give them to her. Come on. Come on, move. All right, turn that off. Come on, turn that off.
See what he says to it.
Do it!
All right, if that's what you want.
All right, give me the gun. Now!
Nice and easy.
Now get off.
Tapes, Robin.
What difference can it make? You're never gonna charm your way out of this one.
Think you're gonna stop me from trying?
She may not stop you, Stuart, but I sure as hell will. Get him out of here, Robin. Hurry up.
How good a shot are you?
Everything's gonna be okay. Just get in that guard shack. Press that button for the gate. Back here. Hang in.